Patterns of Presence, Day 2. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. At the very beginning, things were quite dark and empty. Yet within the dark and empty moment, the Spirit of God was moving. He was brooding, which means he was there as an incubating presence, ready to superintend life and to guide purpose into being. And you know, there are times when life can feel a bit like that Genesis 1 picture. When things feel a bit dark and empty. There are aspects of our lives that can feel a bit like the lights have been turned off and purpose has left the building. You know, those things that once felt full and alive and life-giving, but now feel a bit empty and barren. Sometimes that could be a friendship or relationship that once was what our whole life revolved around, or a dream that consumed all of our passion and drove our very being, or a job, a life plan, a calling, a goal that was so real in our hearts that the thought of it and the pursuit of it brought such joy and just made us feel alive. Or it could even be our spiritual walk and relationship with God that was once pulsing with life, thriving in his presence, guiding our everything. The truth of life is that there are times when the structures and spaces that once were full become empty. The areas of life and living that once were so alive but now very much feel like the lights have gone out. And we don't always recognise when that happens, but it does happen. We're not always aware of what caused it to feel empty, just that it is. And we don't always know how things lose their shape and place of passion in our life. We just know when they have. In Genesis, God created a structure that was dark and empty, and he filled it with himself, and by his command he bathed it in light. God can take that which seems empty and make it full again. He can take that which has been out of shape and give it a form again. He can take the dark and miserable seasons and experiences of life and turn the lights on and make it all good. As we invite him to form structures and patterns in us that prioritise his presence, we come to him and we ask him to create, we ask him to put things into order. But we need to recognise that this work of creating and this process of releasing order doesn't always mean making something new. Sometimes it means filling that which is empty and lighting up that which is dark. Sometimes it's not really about making something new, but rather about renewing what is already there. Ask God, "Search me, O God, and know my heart." What are the parts of me that you want to light up again, God? The places where you want to strike the match and renew the flame. What areas of my life have become empty that you want to fill again? Or the parts of me that are bent out of shape that you want to reform? And if we're willing to pray that prayer, and if we're willing to look into the dark, empty corners of the soul, into the deep places, we might just find the Spirit of God brooding and moving, ready to superintend life and waiting to guide purpose into reality. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light.
Awaken my soul, come awake. To hunger, to seek, to thirst. Awaken first. me. Come awaken me from my sleep. Blow through the caverns of my soul, pour in me to overflow. To overflow. Awaken my soul, come awake. To worship with all your strength. Spirit of the living God, come fall afresh on me. Come awaken me from my sleep. Blow through the caverns of my soul, pour in me to overflow. Come and fill this place. Let your glory now invade. Spirit, come and fill this place. Let your glory now invade. Spirit of the living God, come fall afresh on me. Come awaken me from my sleep.